Hey, welcome to A Foreigner in the Philippines. We're going to do an update on our work that's being done at the house, up on the house. Our last visitor was Bob, and he absolutely loved it here. I kept telling him, well, it's not paradise, you know, it really isn't. And he said, no, it's Paradise Hill. And so this is a little walk around now. We decided that this will be the last time that we ever lay the concrete out, lay the coconut out on the concrete, because it leaves an organic residue on the concrete, which I think can only be nasty. So we're not going to do that again. We can still lay out up here. We can still lay stuff out here, but we'll put down the top. And there's Batjoy. Batjoy has managed to find himself a 2 or 3 inch nail, and he's knocking it in with a piece of wood. Now this is how far we've got in 2 days. Our idea that we would have one large roof, which I think is turning out great. I like it a lot. Now, it looks like an awful lot of posts, but in fact we're only having 1, 2, 3 posts at the front. These other posts are all coming down. All of these rustic looking posts are all coming down, as is this here is all coming down, and only the main cut timber is going to be left. And then we'll be going over that in roofing, the usual roofing. We've got all new roofing, and all of this stuff, this old stuff, will be coming down. And then it will be one open area, and very useful. All of this old porch is coming down, which it's been up for quite a number of years. So, looking forward to it. It's really exciting. All of this is just this post, and that one there. The one that's right in the middle of the picture, right where Timio is walking, and you can see as it comes over there. So it's not actually flat, but it's almost flat. There's about, let me see, maybe an 18 inch drop on it, if that. A foot to 18 inches drop. So that's where we're at. And for Wayne and our friend Kevin, who's coming out here, Wayne can see his pouches. And there's John S, I think, sent the hammers. We really appreciate these, and these are gifts which are incredibly useful and put to immediate use. And even though I gave Timio an east wing hammer this morning, he's using one of those cheap ones from the Chinese store. Oh well. So that's where we're at. It's looking great, Timio. There we are, look at that. This is terrific, I love it. Now just explain one thing that someone thought was funny. Someone thought it was funny when Beth said, oh, well, it's okay because it's wood. Because as far as anyone else would be concerned, they would be looking at what was being built, and they would say, well, isn't it all wood? And the answer is no, it's not. It's something lost in the translation. What's actually happening in that translation is this, is that depending on the budget, you might go for a quality wood. And if you can't, then you might go for coconut. Now coconut obviously is a wood, but coconut is not is not as reliable, it's not as hardy, it's not as long lasting. So going for coconut is a step down. There is a difference between one kind of coconut and another, and the older the coconut, then the better it's going to be for the job. If it's a fairly young coconut, and who am I to judge which is which, then the younger coconut is just not as good. I think I remember reporting on one other video that I made a staircase out of some of the coconut that we'd had cut, but it was cheap and it was young and it did not last at all. As we stepped up and down the staircase that was in the house, it was gradually just grinding itself to get to pieces. Sawdust coming off it all the time. Miney, get off there! Get off there! Get down! Get down, you bad dog! What are you doing there? You bad dog, look at you! You know you shouldn't be there. That's it. You should be ashamed of yourself. Yes, you should. Never mind holding your paw out. That's not going to do it. You're still a bad dog, aren't you? Look at your ears going down. You're a bad dog. And now you're going to try and get round me, aren't you? You're a bad dog. Are you a bad dog? Are you a bad dog? Are you? Miney knows that she shouldn't be on that stool because they drop, if they've got a tick or two, they might unload it on there and then we sit on it and, well, hey presto, leave that to your imagination. Okay, so, looks good. They'll have the rest of the roof on tomorrow.
Yeah, it's finished tomorrow.
Finished tomorrow?
Yeah.
So 3 days.
Yeah, like that.
Are they going to take down that old roof today? Tomorrow. Well, they've still got the concrete in to do though, haven't they? Still have the concrete in to do in front of the house.
So I'll give you the...
What, honey?
I'll give you the salary.
Well, you're going to pay that. You're going to pay that.
Yeah.
You're going to tell me how much?
Yeah.
So we'll have to wash off that concrete on the around the pool, otherwise it will continue to fester. Yes?
Yeah.
Well, we've got a nice sunset that's happening out there. It's being totally ignored. Maybe I should just go and keep it company.
3,900, darling.
How much?
3,900.
3,900. So if I give you 4,000,
Yeah.
you will of course give me the change.
Yeah, I'll give you back the 100.
Oh, really? That would be new, wouldn't it?
But not including tomorrow.
Not including tomorrow.
Tomorrow is for 3 person. It's 612, 1/8.
1/8.
Yeah.
I see. Well, there's no good news in here for me, is there? I should explain that the reason that she's telling me this is because I agreed that we would pay for the labor on doing this particular thing so that we can get, when we get the path sorted out a little bit more, either that or get the blue on the 4x4 repaired, which we're hoping to get some joy on that tomorrow when we take it to Nesta. But I said, out of my US pension, I will take the wages. So I already paid for the wood, didn't I?
Yeah, you pay the wood.
Yes, I paid the wood as well.
And you get the credit. How much is your credit in the corrugated iron?
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's for your
That's
next
12.
month pension.
That's for my next... Oh, there's no good news next month, is there? Oh my God. So that was 12,000,
Yeah.
I think. Okay, well, you don't want to see a grown man cry, so I'm going to sign off now. All right, this has been a foreigner in the Philippines, a work in progress. Bye for now.